You won't believe the real reason on why Lil Pump got locked up. If you guys are a fan of Lil Pump, you'll definitely need to watch this video all the way until the end because this could actually end his career. Now also, if you're a Lil Pump fan, make sure you leave a like on this video right now, and make sure to subscribe to the channel and keep an eye out for the hidden message that you must comment to enter the iPhone X giveaway. Now, April 30th, Lil Pump ran into a huge issue at the airport, where the security stopped him while getting onto his flight, and then actually arrested Lil Pump for disorderly conduct following the incident that happened on that day. Now, while all the specifics of the situation is still being worked out by law officials, this incident could actually leave a pretty bad dent on his rap career. Now, according to TMZ, the baggage that Lil Pump tried to put on the plane had a very strong smell of narcotics and, bad things like that, and when the flight's captain confronted Pump about it, he felt like he was being, attacked and he was being pointed out, and that's why him and his manager were actually kicked off the plane, because after the captain came to Lil Pump and confronted him, he, started acting out in public, which he usually does, and because Lil Pump started acting out and yelling a lot, the airline actually kicked him off the flight completely and off the whole premises, just because he was making the airline look bad. Now, we all know that Lil Pump has a reputation for, acting out in public, as you guys can most likely tell from his Instagram videos and pretty much anything. If you watch anything about Lil Pump, you would know that. It's not necessarily a really bad thing. I mean, people do it all the time, like the Nelk boys, they prank all the time in public and act out. Lil Pump kind of does that as well, but if you're going to be doing it, with cops involved, it changes the entire thing, because once you start acting out with cops involved in the situation, it actually makes it about 10 times worse, because then the cops will feel as if, they're being pressured, and, they have all the authority, in the world practically, believe it or not, so they'll just lock you up and, take you away if you start acting out. And especially because Lil Pump is a rapper, and as you could tell from, recent years, cops really don't have any respect for rappers, and not just cops in general, but the older, generation as well. So with, Pump screaming in the hallway and acting out, I could honestly see why, they did what they did and locked them up for a little bit. So with Pump, screaming at the cops and law officials and all those types of things, that is what led him to receiving a disorderly conduct, which if he is found guilty of this, he could actually face anywhere from 3 months to 3 years locked up, due to his history of acting out towards law officials, which to me personally, I think that this would actually end his rap career personally. Now, if he does get locked up for the 3 years, I mean, that's going to be 3 years of not, releasing any new music. Obviously, he could still release music that's in his music vault, but his music in his music vault is there for a reason. It's not there because, it's his best songs. If it was his best song, you'd be releasing it, right? So if it's in his music vault, those are the songs that would be released, and obviously they're in there for a reason. That he doesn't even really want to release them. They're just there in case, a bad day happens, which if he ends up facing 3 years locked up, that would be considered a bad day, because then he would have to start releasing all that music. And if the past shows anything, I mean, I don't want to say it because I kind of am a Lil Pump fan, but Lil Pump is starting to fall off just a little bit. He hasn't really had a hit song like Boss or anything along the lines of that for a very long time, as it kind of feels like. And especially with the release of Harvard Dropout, not doing as well as everyone thought it would. Lil Pump's career, a lot of people are saying it's on, the lifeline. It could either go one or two ways in the next, 6 months to a year. So if he does end up getting locked up for this, I could honestly see his career kind of being over. And I know a lot of people think, when you get locked up, your career skyrockets. But it only does that when your music is new and you have really good music in your music vault. And right now, Lil Pump released all of his good music with Harvard Dropout. So, I mean, he's probably got nothing in there. So if he does end up getting locked up, he's kind of, screwed on that end. But I am very interested to know what you guys think about this situation. Do you think Lil Pump deserves to be locked up for this? Me personally, because of his past with this, I mean, maybe just some community service so he can learn his lesson. But I don't think he needs to be locked up for, 3 months to 3 years. That's just a little bit of a reach to me personally. But anyways guys, if you are watching to this point and you want to enter in the iPhone X giveaway, you guys must comment the words free Lil Pump. That's the hidden message for today's video. Anyways guys, it has been district trending. If you have not, please subscribe to the channel and leave a like on this video. Anyways, I'm out. Peace.